Alright, some last minute anomaly arbitration for this patch. Let's see what we got. I can see the new Planicardia boss is the king in the background. Cyber Crisis. 1 HP, reduces crit damage. Okay, so basically you can't rely on crit for this, so it needs to be a non-crit team. DOT would work, break would work. I prefer break on a personal level. Let me just make sure that I have, yeah. Everyone has good light cones. Now it's over here. Attacker will lose 2 HP. Non-fit. That paired with the Quantum Nice makes this seem like a great remembrance team. Reduces energy by 50% and decreases regeneration. Okay. So that's definitely something that calls for a team that does not use standard energy. Shame about the two that do use that kind of energy, though. What about this? Stacks of effect that reduces crit damage, but dispelled when uses skill points. So this is the skill point spam team. Let's start with this one. As per usual, I'm starting with the team that I'm least certain of, so I can make changes if necessary. Honestly, this is a kind of cool setup. They really dumped us right in the middle of the Planicardia streets. Alright. Enough about that, though. Man. Maybe for Archer, fighting in an urban area like this is fitting. This isn't too different from the kind of area you'd see in Fate Stay Night. But yeah, he's definitely burned into those skill points quick. Yeah, I've definitely got him mostly gone at this point. I don't have an elation character for this. Maybe I should. I haven't built any there, but maybe this will help. No, that didn't help. Whatever. We haven't even gone through a single turn. And they're both gone, just like that. Okay, it's a strong start. And that means I've cleared my whole backlog by the time the actual boss shows up. Oh man. But the skill points are gone. At least I can get the buff up. Seriously, where are my skill points? So we're actually doing kind of incredibly. Oh, oops. I spammed that too hard. Wasted a skill point when I really didn't need to. Oh, we're still doing fine. Yeah, I think it's really simple. I use Special to get Archer back up, and then use her own boost to get all these skill points back. Start spamming there. Oh, I just get infinite skill points to spam. Jeez, 3 points. No, never mind, 2 points. Oops, oh well. That's fine enough. 2, 2, and 2 seems like a fine score to try and go for. The only real problem here is that I don't have the premium healer, so I go with Gallagher, which doesn't really impact that much. I'm satisfied with him. It's more just the mild annoyance of not being able to use 4 techniques, because both he and Firefly rely on being the one that hits. suppose that is balancing in a sense. Everyone knows you can only have one. No matter how many buffs you put up, you can only have one thing that hits in the end. I could focus in more on this annoying thing. I'd like it gone. If you have max skill points, might as well spam them. Here we go. And if we can burst through this wave, then we can get to whatever the stronger enemies are afterwards. I'm just gonna blow a bunch of skill points. It might be dumb, but it's better than sitting on a stockpile. Oh. Oh, okay, it recovers from break immediately. Firefly versus Firefly. This is good for the healing. Yeah, we're pretty much rushing for this health bar. Even if all the ults only do a single bit of chip at a time. 1%, that's still... Or not even 1% in that case. I guess it doesn't matter so long Firefly's out there doing much bigger chunks. Oh man, these guys are getting a little too strong for that health bar. Has it been healing itself? That's unfair. Alright, at least Firefly's still doing like 10% with each solid hit. Yep, that's fine. If I can finish in 2-star, I'm okay with that. Why do we keep... Did I miss some kind of effect that keeps giving us skill points? I don't know if that 1% is gonna matter whatsoever, but... Cool. Very simple clear. Firefly is a very good team against that boss. This one I am... Yeah, this is... I'm pretty sure it's a good boss match and a good buff match, so I'm not... This is the one I'm not concerned about. I probably could put it on auto and it would still be fine. Doesn't feel like I'm doing much to these guys, but I suppose in reality I am. They're just tough enough that nothing feels like it works. But it's an illusion. They're going down. Yeah, that's a big chunk there. I did that first because I know that this auto maxes, so I can follow up by pretty much immediately using another one. Oh, whoops. I should have ulted first and then skilled. I would have gotten more percentage. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Or if it matters, it matters. In very minor amounts that I don't need to worry. Or that I don't need to concern myself with comparatively. Alright, first wave gone. Actual boss time now. Hopefully this will be easier since we have a better element matchup. Let me use the dragon before I do anything else. Or rather, alt spam time. Maybe I should have waited with all those AoEs until after he'd summoned his little minions, but I didn't feel like it. I do want the dragon to go before he does this. See how many of these little guys I can get rid of. Speaking of getting rid of, one last blast. Any chance we can break the guy? Nope. Still, one more hit. Not much to say, just kind of going step by step till it's done. I've still got a whole health bar after this. And then there's the king. Oh, but we're out of skill points, that's no good. I suppose most of these characters don't use them at all, so it's fine mostly until we get to the when Castris is going to be expected to do this. It is kind of sad when my supporters come in with their ults that have these big impressive animations and then they do a whole like single percent of chip. Yeah, this guy's just immediately gone. Cool. I managed to destroy all the guys before he could do anything with them. The downside of having these guys not use skill points is that they also don't really gain me them. They're just detached from the system. Probably I can finish within this turn. With all his defenses down, can this do a solid 17%? Nope. Yes. Okay. 2 on all knights. That's not bad at all. And with the king's gone, recommended type fire. Randomly causes action delay, that's no good. So alt spam. Oh, and what are the buffs we can get? Honestly, the fact that it's recommended fire does just make me think that I should just go with the Firefly team. Like, what other fire DPS would I use? I don't know about this subfield, prime field thing. Like, I don't even know what that is. I'm thinking about doing the crit thing because this team doesn't deal crits anyway. But I don't know how big a buff this would be. I'll just go with it. It feels like it's meant for it. But yeah, confinement is no good, but it will... Firefly is kind of alt spamming, so... It will go away. It will go away quick. It's not going to be a permanent effect. Now they... Oh, I made a mistake. I should have done the other way around. Oh well, this will still heal us all up. Mostly. I like the little the designs for these people over here. Looks animated. But yeah, forget the like finishing within a certain amount of cycles. My ultimate goal is to complete it at all. Because at this rate, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to have any finish, much less a within a certain cycle's finish. Although I guess we haven't even finished the first turn yet, so who knows. I'm not going to let you play anymore though. I think it may be time to start focusing on this guy and letting the associated byproduct damage hit the other guy. Probably should have been earlier if I wanted to be maximally efficient. Yeah, we've already used the cycle and we're still not. We're still not actually on the real boss. And my guy's almost dying without even touching the real boss. Hopefully, oh, yeah, if these guys are gonna die real quick, I might regret using the ult and not saving it, but that's fine. I'll just have to hope that he gets some more attacks soon. Because we do have a lot of ults here. Can I break these guys down? No, that doesn't actually do much damage to the bar. Oh well. I don't know. I don't know what I should be doing with that. Luckily, you can still provide support even when they're in a different plane. So when I break these guys, what happens? I still don't quite know what goes on with this boss. Okay, that buffs me, so maybe I should be doing that. Yeah, this is a strange boss, but at least we're not completely out of it progress-wise. I think if we spend too much time in the subfield, then it means we gotta just pile on the damage in the brief amount of time that we're all on the main field. Which is doable. Yeah, okay. Incredibly doable, actually. Although, not in a reasonable time frame. So close though. My speed had been tuned a little differently. Never mind, there's a whole second health bar. At least the actual boss in the subfield this time, so you can start attacking. Oh, never mind, it's in both. Interesting. I guess being in both is actually the ideal situation. Or wait, no, that's a copy, not the real thing. Because even though I broke it, it's not affecting the health bar. Never mind, I take it all back. What a strange boss. Pretty interesting though. I didn't get a chance to appreciate it in the story. Given that it died so quick with that, with the story investment level. Obviously endgame's much stronger, so I get to actually see these interesting mechanics and oh no. But it's not enough to win. Unfortunate. Still fun though. I'm glad I got to try it. Alright. I expect to be seeing this boss again soon. In other modes, I'll try and understand the mechanics better as we go on. Till then.